We're going to do our first lesson, which is drawing an apple. We're going to learn the use of pencils and among other things, okay? There's already a video on how to draw a still life on your Google Slides, but I figured I would just show you a little bit about how I do it so you can see the teacher doing it. Anyway, this is an apple, and you're going to set it up on a table anywhere in front of you, okay? And then you're going to draw it, all right? Now, I don't want you to worry about the shape of the apple. I don't want you to worry about making mistakes. We're not making mistakes. We're making lines, okay? And so we're going to use first the 6H pencil, okay, which is a very light lead, okay? And as a light lead, it's not going to leave a very heavy mark on the paper. And we're just going to focus on the shape, okay? So I'm a lefty. You're going to be doing it righty or whatever, okay? So here we go. We're going to focus on the shape. See how I'm just actually making a nice shape. I've drawn many, many apples. All right, I'm not going to worry. Okay? Right now you have a little stem here. All right? And we're not going to worry. Okay? Now the other thing that as you look at your apple, okay, you could barely see what I drew. Okay? As you look at your apple, you're going to see a shadow. I want you to look hard. You're going to see shadows on your apple. You're going to see a shadow from the light source, okay? Let's just say the light source is coming from this way, all right? And you'll see exactly what the other, the tutorial showed you, is that now this makes a really beautiful shadow here on the table, okay? So we want to see that it's a table. Right now your apple's floating, right? So we're going to put in a line here, and that line can be anywhere. And what this line represents basically is the edge of the table. It's called a horizon line. It's one of your vocabulary words. Now it settles it, okay? Now that we really have a nice shape of our apple, okay, we're going to go in and take, let's say the 6B, which is the darkest lead. But I gave you a range of values, and values means we're going from light to dark. We're going to build up that range of values, or from white to black or black to white, okay? And that actually makes a two-dimensional plane become a three-dimensional object, and that's what our goal is, okay? So now, without erasing, I don't want you to erase, but if I can't stop you, okay? You're going to take this pencil, and you're going to go ahead and find the line that you really like best, okay? And you're going to go over it. Now we just see that nice thick line, okay? And we can go ahead and make it even thicker, okay? Again, we're not going to worry about stray marks, what we consider stray marks, because there's a way for us to actually draw this, shade it, color it, where everything gets filled in, you won't even see it, okay? Now you can see the apple, okay? So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to draw this. And now you can see everything on my paper, okay? We can go in and make this really dark, okay? And the interesting thing about this is as we make this dark, okay? And we fill it in, we really see that shadow. All right? And we're coloring basically, okay? Now the nice thing about this big splotch of color is we can actually use it as a palette. What's a palette? A palette is just it's a place where you put your colors, but you're going to see that. Now, we can actually start some shading, okay? And this is a Q-tip. There's different ways to shade. You can use your pencils, but this blends, okay? And as you can see, like I said, we're not going to worry about those stray marks because we're going to cover them up, okay? And now, You can see what I'm doing. Am I trying to make a masterpiece? No. I'm trying to learn about the use of the pencils and the different tools that an artist uses in order to create what they're thinking, okay, or what they're seeing, okay? So listen, if you want to just take a look and just watch that apple and watch the light change, because the more you look, the more you see, and the more you see, the better the drawing, okay? And oftentimes with an artist sees, because they actually take the time to look, what the average person can never see. And that's what sets us apart from everybody else. But we are all creative, and we can all do this if we practice focus. And focus is a practice, okay? How many people think they have a hard time focusing for longer than a few minutes? Yes, we all do, okay? There's so much going on in the world, in our lives, it's hard for us to sit down and just look and do one thing, okay? So we're not playing with video games. Now you can actually even see, now, here, I can use this dark on my Q-tip, and all of a sudden, I'm actually shading just with what's available. And we'll talk more about this later in our sessions. But I just wanted to show you, you see how easy this is for me? Now, I say it's easy, I've been doing it since I'm 6. And, you know, so it's easy for me. And that's the thing, right? An artist makes it look easy. But what I'm telling you is I'm not worried about erasing. And that's kind of the primary thing I want you to get. Okay? So here's the beginning of our apple. Very nice. Okay. And there you go. That is the beginning of an apple, and there's so much more we can do with this, okay? We can use colored pencils. Again, we're gonna learn how to use the range of values. I want you to watch the other tutorial that you have on your slideshow, and it will show you how to do that. And then we can fill in the actual bottom, fill in the background, and really make for a nice three-dimensional object. And the videos, the other videos of the artists that I posted, you'll be able to see how they created those effects as well. And then when we meet for our meeting, either on the 18th or 25th, we'll discuss what you found out, and then we'll move our projects forward. All right, class, have a great time. Remember, you can email me, you can call me if you're having any difficulties, if you're having successes and you want to share them with me, even before we meet for the class. All right, class, have a great day, and I look forward to meeting you.